Welcome to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen from any device. Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams Softball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And People's National Bank.
Play ball!
It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. The Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
And good morning, everybody, from Triad High School in rural Troy, Illinois. It is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball. I'm Chad Baker sitting in for Chris and Danny this morning. The Lady Rams taking on the Civic Memorial Eagles here this morning. And a bright and early matchup here at a 9 o'clock first pitch is due out here today on Diamond 4 here on the southwest corner of the lot, and no scoreboard, so we may end up making it up as we go along here, and it will be a fun one here this afternoon, or this morning, as the Lady Rams look to bounce back from a tough one yesterday afternoon at the hands of the Troy Triad Knights, ending score of 14-2. Everybody's got written down as 13-2, but we actually scored 14 runs in that contest. Civic Memorial having a tough season right now. They are their coach said they are 5-12, and they said that they are just really just struggling along here as they go. But they did somehow pick up a victory yesterday, if they did play early, against Althoff, to be able to get into that game against Glenwood, which they ended up losing. Look at my schedule here correctly. They lost to Columbia. Glenwood and Belleville West was on the other side of the bracket. If whoever wins this game will take on Belleville West, coming up at 12:30 today over on time at 2 here at the Triad Softball Invitational. Actually, it was Columbia over Althoff 12-2. Then Columbia beat Civic Memorial to put them in this game here. So somehow they were able to round out a first-round bye yesterday, which is a rather unique situation for a team that's struggling like they have. Well, we have the Page Insurance batting orders coming up. Hey, Landers Collision Centers continues to expand their service in Mount Vernon and Salem. After your next collision, ask about free detailing as long as you own your car, big or small. Landers, fix them all. 1-888 Landers. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Landers Collision Center's pregame on AM 940 WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest-earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back to Landers Collision Center's free game. Landers Collision Centers can fix that small fender bender or major collision on any size vehicle. Now they can detail it too. Big or small, Landers fixes and details them all. 1-888 Landers. Time for your Page Insurance batting order. And we'll start off with your Lady Rams. Jasmine Hawkins leads off out in right field. Hannah Wright is your pitcher batting second. Rachel Wright, the catcher, batting third. Anna Carbonaro over at first in the cleanup slot. Mallory Garner batting fifth, playing over at third. It's Lauren Wilson, the DP, in the sixth slot. Micaiah Rush is batting seventh. In center field, Casey Little is batting eighth in shortstop. And Rachel Kirsch is batting ninth. That is your Page Insurance starting lineup. Big or small, Landers Collision Center fixes and now details them all. Premium detailing is now available at Landers Collision Centers. Call anytime you need them. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Also, I'll mention Lexus Stewart is in the flex spot today. She is at second base. We're ready for softball here. First pitch to Jasmine Hawkins is low for ball one. We'll get you their lineups whenever they come to bat for Civic Memorial. Their pitcher today is Gwen Lewis. Strike one to Jasmine Hawkins. The 1-1 count. Wonderful morning here in the Metro East area. Hawkins swings, pops it up, and into the fence for strike two. Sunny, they're expected to have showers later on today. I doubt that will affect this tournament, or at least the portion of it that the Lady Rams will be participating in, as most of their games will be this morning, early afternoon. As Hawkins drops it into left field, and she's on with a leadoff double. Now bring up Hannah Wright. And the Civic Memorial Eagles working quick as Hannah pops it to short. That's the first out. So 6 on the put out. Rachel Wright's up with 1 on and 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Rachel Wright. It's the ball. The 1-0 pitch. Low for ball 2. Two-0 pitch on the way from Gwen Lewis. Here it is. That one is fouled out of play. They have the battery of Gwen Lewis and Kelsey Deaton. Jacqueline Lawrence at first and Kaylin Haar at second. Here's the pitch. Over on the left side of the infield, they've got Kathy Albers at short, Caitlin Turbyfill at third, an outfield of Bailey Hampton in right, Chloe Jennings in center, and Emma Lewis in left. So Rachel Wright is put on first. That's ball 4 off a 3-1 count. And there is going to be a courtesy runner. That is Sydney Morgan for Rachel Wright. So Hannah Carbonaro is up. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This one is lifted into left field. Coming in for it is Gwen Lewis. She catches. Tagging up and coming home is Hawkins. And the first run of the game is in as Carbonaro has a sacrifice fly for an RBI. It's 1-0 Lady Rams, and now we'll bring up Mallory Garner with 2 away. They're saying, no, that won't be a run. She didn't tag up. So, tagged out. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Listening to Lady Rams Softball, presented by the official voice of high school sports on WMIX Community First Bank.
Rams baseball, Lady Rams softball seasons are winding down. But what about your corporate season? It's time to make the call to the bullpen for Winning Edge's high-quality screen print and embroidery and apparel to equip your employee team in style. From uniforms to polos to t-shirts to awards, ad products and more, Winning Edge can customize to meet your needs out in the field of the business world. Find Winning Edge in downtown Mount Vernon at 212 South 9th Street or see their work online at winningedgeusa.com or find even more on Facebook.
Registration for fall classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Take a quick look at the Civic Memorial lineup. Chloe Jennings leads off in center field. Shelby Whaley is their DP. Caitlin Turbyfield is their third baseman. Casey Albers in the cleanup spot shortstop. Jacqueline Lawrence is their first baseman. Kelsey Beaton is their catcher. Emma Lewis in left. Kaylin Haar is their second baseman. Bailey Hampton is their right fielder. Gwen Lewis is their flex and their pitcher. They will be facing Hannah Wright this morning. And the Lady Rams have a battery of the Wright sisters, Hannah and Rachel. And they have Hannah Carbonaro at first. At second, it's Alexis Stewart. Shortstop is Casey Little. Third is Mallory Garner. And then right to left in the outfield, Hawkins, Foot, or Rush, and Hirsch. Friend Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Video streaming returns in August for Mount Vernon Rams football. The first pitch is in there for a strike by Hannah Wright to Chloe Jennings. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, for ball one. Hannah is 8-7 when on the season with a save at 3.26 ERA. Swung through for strike two. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Swung through for strike three, one away. I'll bring up DP Shelby Whaley. Visit our WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler for service without an appointment. Express lane fast oil changes and more. 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon. WMIX Sports on Twitter, on Facebook, and WMIXSports.com. First pitch in there, a strike for Whaley. The 0-1 pitch, here it is. That's high. Ball one. 1-1 pitch. Here we go. That one is lifted into center field, just 2 inches from the outstretched glove of Casey Little. So, one out hit for Whaley will bring up Turbyfield. Have an interesting name. Got to be one fun to say this afternoon, or this morning. I'm going to say this afternoon a lot. Just bear with me here. It's this afternoon somewhere. Here's the first pitch to Turbyfield, and it's outside for ball one. Turbyfield, their third baseman. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Pops out of play for even the count. Always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank, home of the One account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest, member FDIC. 1-1 the count. The pitch by Anna Wright, popped out of play. Anna Wright's got that big windup. Almost goes at a 90-degree angle standing on the mound. That one's fouled away. Civic Memorial Eagles, they wear purple jerseys, purple helmets and hats with white pants, purple socks. Lady Rams wearing all black with orange letters and socks and trim. Pop out to first, and double play, unassisted by Carbonaro. As it was, she caught the ball and tagged out the runner. And we're heading to the top of the second. No score here between Mount Vernon and Civic Memorial. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball, presented by the official voice of high school sports on WMIX, Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Has bad credit or lack of credit kept you from buying a vehicle? It won't at Automart of Salem. Automart of Salem is your buy here, pay here headquarters. All credit applications are accepted, regardless of your credit history. We take pride in our selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Each vehicle is inspected by our experienced service department before it makes the lot, something that is not done at many other buy here, pay here dealerships. This is Manager Amy Thompson. I encourage you to come see me today. I will not allow your credit history to stop you from getting behind the wheel of a pre-owned quality vehicle. Come see me at Automart, located next to Schmidt Ford in Salem.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Those scores, we head to the top of the second. It is Garner, Wilson, and Rush, 5, 6, and 7 in the Lady Rams lineup. Face their pitcher, Gwen Lewis, here in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch, low 1 for Mallory Garner. The 1-0 pitch, here it is. That one is fouled away for strike 1. The 5 Jefferson County branches in response of quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC. Here's the pitch. That one is fouled down the line. Brings the count to 1-2. No, really no wind here this morning. It's very still out here. Floater line to short. Caught by the shortstop, Albers, and that's 1 away. I'll bring up DP, Lauren Wilson. Baseball, softball upon us. Check out Winning Edge for your team's uniforms and fan apparel. Find Winning Edge downtown Mount Vernon, 212 South 9th, and on the web at winningedgeusa.com. Pitch to Wilson is in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Low for ball 1. That one is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one is high as it just floats well above. 3 balls and 1 strike to Lauren Wilson with Micaiah Rush on deck. Casey Little in the hole. Ball 4, and Wilson's on with a 1-out walk. So I'll bring up Micaiah Rush, center fielder. Here's the first pitch to Rush. Rush fouls it off, attempting to bunt. Strike one. Grand Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which one is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. And here's the pitch. High for ball one. The count for 1-1. One pitch. That one is about a foot above Micaiah's head. Eyes are a little bit out of control today for Quinn Lewis. Here's the pitch. Swung through for strike two. Evens the count. The 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Fouled away. She'll get another offering here. The winner of this contest faces Belleville West. The loser falls in the tournament. 2-2. Low for ball three. Count is full with Casey Little coming up next. Here's the pitch. This is lifted, and then it's going to go out of play. So the 3-2 pitch will happen one more time here. Good crowd out here for an early morning game. That one is out of the way. No, apparently it's not. Apparently she swung through it. It's strike three, swinging. As Wilson makes it safe down to second on the stolen base. So 2 away for Casey Little. I thought I heard it ping off the bat. The umpire told her she was out. That one is low for ball one to Casey Little. 1-0 count to Little. And the pitch. High for ball two. The pitch. Grounder to short, over to first. That'll end the inning. 6-3 on the putout. We head to the bottom of the second. No score. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball presented by the official voice of high school sports, WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Construction, heavy hauling, emergency vehicles, agriculture, forestry, utility services. Within these and countless other essential industries, the guys and gals who do the toughest work count on one heavy-duty truck more than any other, the Ford F-Series Super Duty. Day in and day out, built Ford tough, diesel and gas powertrains enable F-Series Super Duties to pump out plenty of horsepower and torque, along with great fuel economy. At Ford Square, we have cash-back incentives up to $5,500 on F Super Duties and a great selection right now. Come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest. And you can also view all of our inventory, new and pre-owned, at fordsquare.com.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Albers, Lawrence, and Deaton, 4, 5, and 6 in the Eagles lineup, do it against Hamlin Wright here in the second inning, and it's not one that swung through for strike one by Casey Albers, the shortstop, left-handed hitter. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one is bounced up to short. Casey Little has a little trouble, eats her up. So that's an E6. Now we'll bring up Jacqueline Lawrence. Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon has a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason Second Chance Auto has been around for 34 years. They offer the largest selection in one location, no fancy sales gimmicks, no pressure. That one's filed away. Just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing available for all. There's a reason they've been here for 34 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. Moran's attempted to bunt there, and it gets fouled off for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. She shows bunt again, and she lays it down the first base line. She's going to get tagged out. So sacrifice works. Gets Albers up to second base with one away for Kelsey Deep. Check out WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler for service without an appointment. Is express lane, fast oil changes, and more. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Available on WMIXsports.com, WMIX Sports on Twitter and on Facebook. First pitch for Deep misses. Here's the second. That one is lined just an inch away from the outstretched glove of Hannah Carbonero. First. Almost had snatched it out of the air, but it's 1-1 to count. As it looked foul. Went over the base. The 1-1 pitch. Here it is. High into the fence. And while the runner Albers to move up. Two balls, one strike to Deaton. That one is lifted into center field, rushes under it, catches it, hanging up and coming to the plate, and they got her. Double play. Catch him and throw him out. We head to the top of the third. No score. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on the official voice for Mount Vernon High School Sports, WMIX.
Women's health care just got closer to home, right here in Salem. St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care and OBGYNs Dr. Deborah Carson, Dr. Doug Combs, Dr. Jamie Plett, Dr. Elizabeth Byer-Nolan, and Dr. Michael Schifano are seeing patients every Tuesday at the Salem Family Health Center. That means you'll have a full range of OBGYN services close to home, including prenatal and wellness checks, incontinence treatment, and family planning options for when your family's complete. Plus, access to state-of-the-art Da Vinci robotic surgery for quicker recovery and less pain after hysterectomy. Ladies, your health is important, so why not get OBGYN care right here close to home by St. Mary's Good Samaritan Women's Health Care. Call 1-877-456-2496 to make your appointment. That's 1-877-456-2496.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports.
9-1 and 2 in the Lady Rams lineup. Kirsch, Hawkins, and Wright coming up here against Gwen Lewis in the top of the third. And let's take a look at your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give us an office a call. Find them on the web at TonyWilt.com or State Farm Jeep roaming around town as bunt laid down perfectly for Kirsch. She's on with the single. Now there's some debate as to whether it's a... They're saying there was some batter interference now, so she's out. So, one away. We'll get you that scoreboard update in a moment. Hawkins is up with one away. Have IHSA officials here today. And that one is high for ball two. Benton softball tourney has been canceled today. IHSA bass fishing finals at Carlisle Lake still going on. It's like a sunny day over there, according to some pictures I've seen. 2-0 pitch. Outside for ball three. 3-0 pitch to Hawkins. Low for ball 4. I think what happened with the Kirsch bunt there, and just seeing what it was she got in the way of the catcher being able to field the ball on her way to first. It was a bunt, beautiful bunt, just down the first base line, and they got tangled up, and that's why they called her out. That one's in there for a strike. Hawkins in there second with the stolen base. Strike to Hannah Wright. Hannah Wright facing an 0-1 pitch. That one is slapped over the third base. He's in safe at first. That bounced off the glove and hit the chin of their third baseman, Turbusil. She's walking it off. It says she's fine. So infield single, and Hawkins will stay on first. Courtesy runner for Hannah Wright is Lauren Heinzman. I'll bring up Rachel Wright, who had a base on balls, and the first inning was left on base. This one over to third, and double play. That's a 5-3 on the DP. We head to the bottom of the third. No score. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball, the official voice of Mount Vernon High School Sports, WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon.
I think for those people that have been shopping BMW, Mercedes, Audi, the other luxury lines, those are fine cars. Right now, Cadillac is every bit as good or better in almost every category. And the big thing is, most people that drive the luxury cars are very busy, and we have the service right here, right in town, that can take care of those customers.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Find us on Facebook. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports.
Heading to the bottom of the third inning. It is no score here. Got a confirmation from the umpire in that break there. Yes, that was a batter interference call, and hey, that was, I think the fact that Coach Bolt did not debate that one bit was pretty clear there. It is 7, 8, 9. Lewis, Carr, and Hampton due up for the Eagles. Civic Memorial. First pitch to Emma Lewis is a strike. That one is a ball outside. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. There's the pitch. That is outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Emma Lewis takes her time, gets in the box. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down to third. Garner has it over to first. Into the glove of Carbonero, and it's 1 away. 5-3 on the foot out. Now bring up Kaylin Haar. Right-handed hitter. Stands in. The pitch from Hannah Wright. Here it is. That one lifted into left field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. It gets past Rachel Kirsch. It's going to go to the wall. Rush sends it in, and with a stand-up double, it is Kaylin Haar. Now bring up Bailey Hansen, then back to the top of the order with Chloe Jennings on deck. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Shows bunt, holds back, tossed down to third, and Casey Little can't hold on to it. If she grabbed it, they would have been out by a good 1.5 feet. Stolen base by Hart. 1-1 pitch coming up. Here it is. Swung through for strike 2. 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Swung through and fouled away. Oh, she'll take a look at another 1-2 pitch coming up. Here it is, the delivery. Fouled away, back into the fence. Inner right, winds and delivers. That one is put into play over to second. Toss over to first for the foot out. The Eagles score as Hart comes across the plate. It's 1-0 Civic Memorial. And Bailey Hampton gets a sacrifice with an RBI. That's back to the top of the order with Chloe Jennings. And that one is popped to third. Garner has it. We head to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Civic Memorial. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on the official voice of high school sports, WMIX.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Visit People's National Bank or peoplesnationalbank.com for your Kasasa checking. Member FDIC.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
1-0 Civic Memorial leads your Lady Rams in the top of the fourth. Carbonero, Garner, and Wilson, 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup coming up for your Lady Rams. Grand Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Video streaming returning in August for the Mount Vernon Rams football. First pitch is put into play. Diving stop by their third baseman. She is safe at first. Good effort there on the part of Civic Memorial's Turbitville to make a dive for it. But the speed of Carbonero just step ahead of the throw. Carbonero's on with nobody out, and Mallory Garner up. Here's the pitch. That one's bouncing and going to the fence. And the second is Carbonero. All one to Mallory Garner. 0-3-1 for Mount Vernon. 1-2-0 for Civic Memorial. That one's high for ball 2. 2-0 pitch to Gardner. High for ball 3. That one was almost a foot over her head. 3-0. She shows bunt. It's in there for a strike. She pulls back. Anyway. Here's the pitch. In there for ball 4. 2 on with nobody out for Lauren Wilson, the DP, who walked in the second inning. Hey, your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Here's the pitch. Wilson lays down a bunt. Play down to first, and it gets away from the first baseman. The runners will move up again, and coming across, Carbonero scores. Garner scores on the throw to second. So a 2-base error for the catcher. And Garner, who scores all the way from first. Carbonero scores. And 2 RBIs to Wilson. And it is 2-1. Mount Vernon leads with Mekhi Rush coming up and nobody out. The error goes to catcher Deaton. Here's the pitch. Rush squares around and draws back. It's low for a ball. And finally, Rush puts one down. She is out at first. And the runner moves up in Lauren Wilson. So on the way. 2-3 on the put out on the sacrifice. And Casey Little up and grounded out to short in the second. That one is rolled into home plate for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That one very low. Ankle tickler there. 2-0. Count to Little. Pitch. High for ball 3. Rachel Kirsch is on deck. And we're already back to the top of the order here. Little squares around bunt, brings it back, faces a strike anyway. 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. High for ball 4. The runners on the corners of the one out for Rachel Kirsch. Hey, baseball and softball season's here, but what about your corporate season? Make the call to the bullpen for Winning Edge's high-quality embroidered apparel to equip your employee team in style. Winning Edge, downtown Mount Vernon. Kirsch lifts it to shallow left field. Under it is their shortstop, Albers. That makes 2 away for Jasmine Hawkins, who had a double in the first, was out because she didn't tag up at third, and had a base on balls, was part of the double play in the third inning. That one's high for ball 1. That one's in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1. That one is lifted and out of play. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch to Hawkins. Here it is. That one is loaded. It looked like Quinn Lewis, her pitcher, had a little trouble with the release on the delivery. And a little lollipop pitch right in there. It's inside, though. Evens the count at 2. Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away and caught by Jacqueline Lawrence. And 2 on, or 2 across, 2 left on. And on one hit, we head to the bottom of the fourth, 2-1, Lady Rams. Lady Rams softball presented by the official voice of Mount Vernon High School Sports, WMIX.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area, so a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
2, 3, and 4 in the Civic Memorial lineup. That's Whaley, Turbeville, and Albers due up here against Hannah Wright in the 4th inning. Whaley stands in. She had a single in the first and was the victim of half of a double play. That one is line foul down the right field line. Two-1, Lady Rams lead the Eagles. That one is in there for a strike. 0-2 count to Shelby Whaley. Lady Rams keeping this one a lot closer than that tough one last night against the Triad Knights. That one's grounded to second. Stewart over to first to Carbonero, and we've got one away here in the 4th. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Benton softball tournament is canceled for today. IHSA bass fishing finals at Carlisle Lake in their second day going on. And it's still too early for any other sports. So, strike to Turbeville. The count 0-1. Sure, a lot more sports will be played later this afternoon. That one is a called strike. 0-2 to Turbeville as Hannah Wright is zoned in here. Here's the 0-2. That was bouncer up the middle. Stewart, toss over to first. Great play by Alexa Stewart. That was one very good play. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. So both batters go 4-3 on the putout thus far. 2 away for Casey Alberts. That one is going to be played by Stewart over to first. Alexa Stewart puts out all 3. We head to the top of the 5th, 2-1. Mount Vernon, you're listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon.
The 2014 Cadillac CTS is a Motor Trend Car of the Year. That car is just phenomenal. The interior is just unbelievable. The performance and handling, the style, the safety, engineering, I can't say enough about it. It's truly a remarkable car. I'm very excited about it. And we love to give test drives, and usually the people that test drive them end up buying them.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
Lady Rams lead 2-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. It is Hannah Wright, Rachel Wright, and Hannah Carbonero. That is 2, 3, and 4 in your Lady Rams lineup against Gwen Lewis. who struggled a bit there in the fourth inning. Now she rebounds to that as Hannah Wright drills one into left field, right past, kind of whizzed by their third baseman, Serviceville. Leadoff batter on again for Rachel Wright. Courtesy runner is Heinzman. She'll go to first. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. For service without an appointment, it's Express Lane, fast oil changes and more. 1603 Broadway. And Rachel Wright over to third, and the force out at second. Can't make the play over at first. Fielder's choice. Rachel Wright comes out as Sydney Morgan comes in. And Carbonaro sacrifice on first, single, and a run scored in the fourth. Stolen base there by Morgan. Puts her in scoring position with one away. That one's fouled into the fence. 1-1 strike to player they affectionately call Carbo. Mallory Garner on deck. That one's in there for a called strike. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. That one is flapped into center field. Heinzman's going to make a play at the plate here, and she's going to be out. She was out by a good 2-3 feet. Thrown out at the plate. And on the pitch, or on the play, Carbonaro, goes into second. Make the extra base on the throw. The Chargers give her a single. Now bring up Mallory Garner with 2 away. That one's high for ball one. Here's the pitch. That one's lifted into left field, and a diving catch by Emma Lewis. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It is 2-1. Lady Rams, you're listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Bill, where are we going?
We're trying to find my ATM.
We just passed an ATM.
But that's not my ATM. I lose $4 if it's not my ATM.
Make any ATM your ATM. Introducing free Kasasa Checking with monthly rewards like cash and ATM fees back in your pocket. Visit trykasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
You need a great quality new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get out a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball. Powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
First pitch to Jacqueline Lawrence is a strike. Lawrence beaten in Lewis. Emma Lewis, that's 5, 6, 7 in the Eagles lineup, due up against Hannah Wright here in the bottom of the fifth. 2-1, Lady Rams lead. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled away for strike two. I forgot to mention that your WMIX Sports Mobile Studios available at WMIXSports.com. WMIX Sports on Twitter, and we're on also Facebook. The 0-2 pitch to Lawrence, who had a sacrifice back in the second to move up a runner. That one just misses outside ball one. Not a warm morning, but if you stay in the sun for a while, it's going to be down on you. This one is lined to second, Stewart tosses over to first. That's 4 in a row, the chances that Stewart is handled. In 4 in a row, she's made successful throws to first for the out. That'll bring up Deaton, who flew out in the second. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled away. Strike 1. 5 Jefferson County branches are responsible for quality service for all your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Here's the 0-1. All for a 1-1 count to Kelsey Deaton with Emma Lewis on deck. One, low for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That is foul tip. Even to count at 2. 2-5-1 for the Lady Rams. 1-2-1 for Civic Memorial. This one's lifted into right field. Hawkins is under it for the out. 2 away. I'll bring up Emma Lewis, who grounded out to third base to lead off the third inning. First pitch. It's high for ball 1. And a right spaced 1 above the minimum here. That one's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. However, that one above the minimum did push across the run. This one's fouled away and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Emma Lewis. Yeah, Emma Lewis and Gwen Lewis on this team. Emma's in left, and Gwen is their pitcher. The 1-2 pitch. Here it is. This one's lifted into left field, going back for Kirsch, and it's just off of her glove. And she has backpedaling there, didn't have a good beat on it, and into second base. With a 2-out double is Emma Lewis. Now I'll bring up Kaylin Haar, who had a double and stole base and the run scored. The only run for Civic Memorial. First pitch to her is high for ball 1. Grand Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. Fouled off. 1-1 count. This one's lifted into center field. Rushes under it. We head to the bottom or top of the fifth, top of the 6th already. It is 2-1. Lady Rams. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball presented by WMIX Sports.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Chrysler continues to raise the bar with huge incentives. Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. Chrysler is offering a $3,000 rebate on all new 2014 Dodge Avengers, plus an additional $500 when you finance through Chrysler Capital. That's $3,500 in incentives on the all-new 2014 Dodge Avenger. Bring in your trade, even if you owe $9,000 more than it's worth. Our finance department will get to work for you and find the best rate and payment possible. Come talk to one of our sales associates and see how you can drive away in one of our over 25 in-stock 2014 Dodge Avengers. We are at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or browse our inventory at kingcitychryslercenter.com.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
2-1 Lady Rams, top of the sixth, as the Lady Rams will send up Wilson, Rush, and Little. That's 6, 7, and 8 in this lineup here in the top of the sixth. Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon has a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason Second Chance Auto has been around for 34 years. They offer the largest selection in one location. No fancy sales gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank-rate financing available for all. There's a reason they've been around for 34 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. First pitch to Lauren Wilson is in there for strike one. Lauren has reached on base on ball and reached on an error that ended up scoring 2. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Lauren Wilson. DP is high for ball 2. That one is lifted into left center field. Under it is Chloe Jennings for the out. One away from Micaiah Rush. Micaiah comes to the plate, striking out the second, and a sacrifice at the fourth. She had a good game yesterday. I have bunts and puts it down in foul territory. Strike one. Teams had a double play in this game. We've seen some a couple throwouts to the plate. We've seen a batter interference. We've seen a batter didn't tag up. Crazy things happen in a 9 a.m. softball game. As that one's fouled away, and now play it for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Micaiah Rush floats about 2 feet over her head. Ball 1. 1-2. And that one again floats high for hold ball. 2-2 the count. Casey Little on deck. Once again, floats high as Gwen Lewis, but 3 consecutive above the helmet of Micaiah Rush. 3-2. Swung through for strike 3. That would have been ball 4. Casey Little comes up. She grounded to short in the second and reached on base on balls in the fourth and was left on. First pitch of the ball to Little. 1-0 pitch, high for her ball. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 left on base for Civic Memorial, 4 for the Lady Rams. They've left one on in every inning except the inning they got a double play. It's in their first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Little. High for ball 3. 3-1 count with Rachel Kirsch on the on-deck circle. And back to the top of the order with Hawkins. And she walks her on 5 pitches. Little down to first, Kirsch to that. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. This one's bowled in there for ball 1 to Rachel Kirsch. That one is high for ball 2. All batters this inning have at least 2 balls. The last 2 have had 3 in their count. This one is in there for a strike. First shows bunt, pulls back. Looks at a called strike. 2-1 the count to Rachel Kirsch. who was out on batter interference and flew out. First 2 times up, she fouls this one back into the fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High for ball 3. Count goes full. The 3-2. This one's lifted into left field. Diving for it. Another great play for Emma Lewis. That's 2 now she's go for and come up with. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Lady Rams lead. Listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
I'm Kevin Snyder with a look at your next rad weather. A shower or thunderstorm around this morning, otherwise variably cloudy today with a high 81, then mostly cloudy tonight with showers and thunderstorms, low 65. Mother's Day tomorrow, clouds and sun with a shower or thunderstorm still around. It will be warm and humid with a high 86 and a low tomorrow night of 69. Windy and humid with variable cloudiness Monday with a shower or thunderstorm in spots late in the afternoon, high 84. Next rad weather from WMIX Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports.
First pitch to Bailey Hampton's in their first strike. 9-1-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's Hampton and top of the order Chloe Jennings, Shelby Whaley. Base Hannah Wright. This one is a grounder to Casey Little. Eats her up over the first and still gets her out. 6-3 on the foot out. 1 away for Chloe Jennings. And let's go ahead and take a break for station identification. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports. First pitch to Chloe Jennings is in there for a strike. 0-1 count. This one lifted into deep left field. And this one is going down in front of the fence. Going in at third, standing up, is Jennings. She's in there with a triple as this landed between Hirsch and Rush at the fence and then got tangled up in the fence a little bit. She just kept running. So, 1 on, 1 out for Shelby Whaley. It's in there for a strike call. Oh, 0-1. This one's lifted. Hawkins can't get it despite diving for it off of her glove. Now will score a run, tying this game at 2. A single, an RBI single for Whaley. It'll bring up Caitlin Turbeville. Still only 1 away. That one's high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Turbeville. High for ball 2. That one, a bouncer to third. Garner over to second for 1. And Stewart can't turn the double play there, so they get the force out. 2 away. Fielder's choice for Turbeville. And now bring up Casey Albers with 2 away. Here's the pitch. That one's lifted into the left center field, and that one's going to go to the fence as it gets past Rush. And coming in to score is Turbeville, and Civic Memorial takes now a 3-2 lead as Albers has an RBI double. And a nice rally here for Civic Memorial. We'll put the Lady Rams on the spot to the top of the 7th. Here's Jacqueline Lawrence. For ball 1, Lawrence had a sacrifice and a ground out. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC. As this one's lifted into right field, and this one goes to the fence as Hawkins gets turned around. Going into second with standing up is Lawrence, and another run scores. And Albers, it is now 4-1. Civic Memorial League, 4-2. Back-to-back doubles, RBI doubles here by the Eagles have them sitting with the lead. They're warming up pitcher in their bullpen. That's Whaley, who's starting to warm up after getting an RBI and a force out. This will bring up Deaton, who's flown out twice. She swings and fouls back for strike 1, the 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. Here's the pitch. This one's lifted to right field. Hawkins comes up with it, but not before. 3 across the plate. We head to the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Lady Rams if they can get some runs here. They need them. They're down 4-2 to Civic Memorial. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball presented by WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
Registration for fall classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Top of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Lady Rams. They need to get at least 2 to send it. Keep playing here, and it'll be Hawkins, Hannah Wright, and Rachel Wright 1, 2, and 3 in the 7th. Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon has a vehicle to meet your needs and your budget. There's a reason Second Chance Auto has been around 34 years. They offer large selection and one great location. No fancy sales gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles with bank rate financing available for all. There's a reason they've been around 34 years. See for yourself at Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. New pitcher on the mound for the Eagles. We'll get you the details in a moment as Hawkins faces one high for a ball. This is Shelby Whaley. Book closed on Gwen Lewis. That one's in there for ball 2. Lewis is on the line for the win here. That one's in there for strike 1. The pitch. This one's lifted in the left field to the sky high fly. And coming up with it is Emma Lewis, one away. Now we'll bring up Hannah Wright, who's 2 for 3 on the afternoon, on the morning. Still feels like an afternoon. Called as I see it, I guess. Here's the first pitch. That one's lifted into left center field. Going back, and it's a home run. Hannah Wright. She's not done playing yet. Solo shot makes it 4-3. And now conference at the mound to talk. Medicine Shop Pharmacy is proud to sponsor the Rams once again. Dr. Eric Black and staff support the local community and wish the Rams the very best this season. That was one good play. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one member FDIC. And the first pitch to Rachel White was in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler for service, about and employment. It's Express Lane, Fast Oil Change, and more. 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon. All right, for ball 2. Check us out on the web at WMIXsports.com, on Twitter at WMIX Sports, and on Facebook. The 2-1 pitch. For ball 3, 3 balls, 1 strike for Hannah Carbonero, who's on deck. That one is a ball. So 1-out walk. Things are going to get interesting now. And as Carbonero comes up, she is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, a run scored, also a sacrifice on the afternoon. First pitch to Carbonero is in there for a called strike. On 1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. High for ball 2. The pitch. Hits her. So the free pass to Carbonero on back-to-back free passes, base on balls, and then a hit by pitch. And we got 2 on with 1 away for Mallory Garner, who's 0 for 2 with a base on balls. A run scored on that base on balls this afternoon. First pitch is a ball. This one's lifted, shallow center, and everybody stares at it. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and we got bases loaded with just 1 away for Lauren Wilson. Base on balls in the second. Reached on in the air. 2 RBIs in the 4th. Blew out in the 6th. And visit to the mound for Civic Memorial. Medicine Shop Pharmacy is proud to sponsor the Rams once again. Dr. Eric Black and staff support the local community and wish the Rams the very best this season. Take a look at your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. Cobden at Benton this afternoon in baseball at 2 p.m. The Benton softball tournament has been canceled. HSA bass fishing finals at Carlisle Lake today are going on. And the winner of this contest will be playing at 12:30 against Belleville West. Look at your Tony Wilt Scoreboard update. If it's the Lady Rams that move on, we will be having that game here on WMIX. Stay tuned. After the conclusion of this contest, we'll have the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac Coast Game show. First pitch to Wilson is high and outside for ball one. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled away for strike one. Bases juice full of Lady Rams. They are down 4-3. One run already in on the Hannah Wright solo shot to left. Rachel Wright walked. Carbonero was hit by a pitch, and everybody moved up on Mallory Gardner's single. This one's bowled in there for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. If Civic Memorial comes up in the bottom of the 7th, it'll be 7, 8, 9 in their lineup. High for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Civic Memorial, this has been really how their seasons went here. They're 5-12. They has not been able to seal the deal. 3-1 pitch. Here it is. This one's a grounder to third. And they each off the third baseman Turbeville, and we have a tie ball game. Rachel Wright scores. Carbonero moves up to third, Gardner to second. And Wilson once again reaches on an error. And that brings up Micaiah Rush. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one. This one's tied at 4. The pitch to Rush. And it hits her. So another hit by pitch will walk in a run, and a hit by pitch RBI, I guess. And still only 1 away. That one's in there for a ball to Casey Little, the 8th batter to bat this inning. The pitcher Whaley was looking for a new ball. That's the one you're going to have to use. That's the only one they have out here. Little fouls one off. Strike one. It's 1-1 count. They got another ball in there. One count. Kirsch is on deck. Then back to the top of the order with Hawkins, who started the inning off. This one is out at first with the force out. We're out at home for the force out, excuse me. So fielder's choice. And everybody moves up 90 feet. So forces Gardner out at home. 2 away for Rachel Kirsch. This one's over to short, toss over to first. 6-3 on the put out. We head to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 4. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports.
Bad credit, no problem. Auto Mart of Salem is here to help. Auto Mart of Salem is your local shop here, pay here headquarters. Quality cars, vans, SUVs, and trucks in stock now. All credit applications are accepted. Shop here and pay here at Auto Mart of Salem, 1819 West Main, Salem, Illinois. Shop online at automartofsalem.com or call us at 618-548-8611.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Find us on Facebook. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports.
Emma Lewis, Kaylin Haar, and Bailey Hampton, 7, 8, 9 in the Civic Memorial lineup. Lady Rams head to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 4. They can't win it in this inning, but they can lose it. So they need to play some good defense here. Foul ball to lead off from Emma Lewis. That's strike 1. Everybody for the Lady Rams in the lineup batted that inning. Lewis swings and fouls it back for strike 2. 0-2 count. And all right, 0-2 delivery is just outside for ball 1. And Lewis grounded out to third, had a double, and was left on in the 5th. This one is a grounder to third. Toss over to first. Gardner guns her down. 5-3 on the put-out. That's one away for Kaylin Haar. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Here's the pitch. That's fouled away by Kaylin Haar for strike 1. The 0-1. In there for a called strike 2. 0-2 the count. Civic Memorial's left 2 on base in this contest. And there's been 8 left on by Lady Rams. So that one's fouled away. 0-2 count. Second delivery here for Anna Wright on that count. Here it is. Ball 1. Can I ask for a closer game than this? Next run could win it. This one is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. High for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. That one is fouled away. Haley Hampton on deck, then to the top of their order with Chloe Jennings. A triple last time she was up. 4-8-1 for Mount Vernon, 4-6-2 for Civic Memorial. This one is a grounder to short. Casey Little comes up with it over to first. 2 away on the 6-3 put-out. Now bring up Kelly Hampton and a sacrifice with an RBI in the 3rd. And grounded out in the 6th. So here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This one's lifted into left field, going back, and it's a walk-off home run for Civic Memorial. Bailey Hampton, it just kept escalating, and it's a tough luck loss for your Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Oh, check that out. I stand corrected. It was 5-4 Lady Rams led. It wasn't 4-4. I miscounted. Now it's tied at 5. It's tough without that scoreboard out there. So this one is dribbler down the first base. Okay, now we're going to go to extra innings. 1-3 on the put out. It's tied at 5. We'll do better math when we come back here as we head to the top of the 8th. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Hi, I saw your ad for a checking account that earns interest on my money.
Oh, yes, that's our plutonium account, and it requires $50,000 to open.
What? How am I supposed to grow my money when I can't even afford to open the account?
Introducing Kasasa, free checking, where even the smallest balance earns high yields, plus refunds on ATM fees nationwide. Try Kasasa.com. Kasasa.
Kasasa is carried locally at People's National Bank or online at peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
Registration for fall classes at Wren Lake College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Wren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Well, we had the extra innings. It is tied at 5, 5-8-1 for Mount Vernon, 5-9-2 for Civic Memorial. And it's back to the top of the order with Pelicans, Hannah Wright and Rachel Wright due up here in the 8th against Shelby Whaley, who has the blown save here. We'll get your rundown on Emma Lewis, 6 innings. She had 5 hits given up, no earned runs. The 2 scored on an error. 2 strikeouts, 6 base on balls, and 83 pitches for her. This was the second inning of work for Whaley. Hawkins lays one down, and it hit her in the arm, and they're going to call it a strike. And because of the time limit and the extra innings, they'll place a runner at second to try to get this one resolved quickly. Those softball rules here for tournament action. Here's the pitch. That one's low for ball 2 and toss out at third. No, they're saying she stayed. She got in under the throw. Rachel Kirsch gets in under the throw. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. Ball 2. There we go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one count to Hawkins. Here it is. This one's lifted down the left field line. Off the glove. Kirsch will score. And Hawkins is on with a double. I'll bring up Hannah Wright. Had a solo shot her last time up. 6-5 now. Mount Vernon leads. Here's the pitch. That one's bowled in there for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This one's lifted into right center field. It will drop. Hawkins will score. It's now 7-5 on an RBI double for Hannah Wright. I'll bring up Rachel Wright, who scored a run on a base on balls, had 2 base on balls, fielder's choice, and grounded a double play. This one's inside for ball 1. Hannah Wright is 4 for 5 on the day. She's got 2 RBIs and a run scored thus far. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2. There's the runner Heinzman on Hannah Wright at second base. This one is high for ball 3. It's 3-0 count. Here it is. She shows bunt, pulls back, ball 4. Third walk of the game for Rachel Wright. Now I'll bring up Anna Carbonero. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. She stares down the first pitch. Another delivery. That one's fouled away. 0-2, the count to Hannah Carbonero. It's 2 for 2. In addition to that, she had a sacrifice, hit by pitch, scored 2 runs. Oh, 2 pitch to Hannah Carbonero. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-2. Low for ball 2. Two-two pitch coming up to Carbonero. Here it is. This one is a grounder to third. Force it at third, over to first. Too high. Gets away from the first baseman. So force of Heinzman at first, and then an error by Turbeville. Now put Rachel. Excuse me, that was a Morgan that made it to third. So you got Morgan at third, Carbonero at first. One away for Garner. He looks at ball 1. Low for ball 2. Garner has a single and 3 at-bats. Also has a base on balls and a run scored. Seven 7-5, Mount Vernon leads here in the top of the 8th. Runners on second and third with just 1 away. Garner shows bunt and a called strike on the inside corner. See if Garner can get one to hit here. Here's the pitch. This one's lifted to left field. Caught, tagging up. Coming home is Morgan, and she's out at the plate. Catch him out, throw him out. But the Lady Rams get 2, and they head to the bottom of the 8th, leading 7-5. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball on WMIX Sports.
Bad credit, no problem. Auto Mart of Salem is here to help. Auto Mart of Salem is your local shop here, pay here headquarters. Quality cars, vans, SUVs, and trucks in stock now. All credit applications are accepted. Shop here and pay here at Auto Mart of Salem, 1819 West Main, Salem, Illinois. Shop online at automartofsalem.com or call us at 618-548-8611.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Find us on Facebook. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports.
We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is 7-5. Lady Rams lead. They're up for Civic Memorial's 2, 3, and 4 in the inning. They will put Chloe Jennings out at second base as a courtesy is part of the tournament rules and extra inning affairs here in softball, more so for the time limit rather than the extra inning part of it. They want to get these games going here today, especially if there's that threat of rain this afternoon. So it'll be Jennings at second and Whaley at the plate. Whaley looks at strike 1 from Hannah Wright, who's in her 8th inning of work here and on the hook for the victory. With Whaley, the counterpart at home plate, on the hook for the loss. That's a blown save already. And she gave up the lead in the 7th inning, and then in the 8th, gave up a whole lot more. Toss out at first. One away. Moving it up on the sacrifice is Jennings, and that'll bring up Turbeville with 1 away. And the Lady Eagle over at third. This one's lifted into left field. Tossed to home. And she gets in, just beating the pitch. So now 7-6. Sacrificed by Turbeville. And left up to Cassie Albers, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored in an RBI this afternoon. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. Pitch. That one's a dribbler to Alexis Stewart and over to first. And the Lady Rams walk away with an extra inning victory, 7-6 over Civic Memorial, who drops to 5-13. The Lady Rams are now 11-15. We will take a 3-minute timeout and be back for your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. It's a final 7-6. Lady Rams win. You're listening to Lady Rams Softball presented by WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One checking product. The new One account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Whether it's Mother Nature's inability to decide on a season, a weekend that got a little out of hand, or just life, there's always something looking to damage your vehicle. This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. Maybe winter weather turned your full-size sedan into a compact, or a little hail has your truck looking like Swiss cheese. Perhaps a deer decided to go for a ride on your hood, or maybe your truck is missing its hitch and bumper after pulling your little brother out of the ditch last weekend. Did a bad breakup leave a little graffiti on your SUV? We hope not, but we've seen it all, and we certainly don't judge. Whatever mess life has created for your vehicle, we'll clean it up. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
How can we keep the people we love safe and secure in their own home? Let the Medicine Shop's home medical equipment team help you with all your mobility and specialty product needs. They provide mobility products like motorized scooters, wheelchairs, and home stair lifts. The Medicine Shop's expertly trained staff can also provide car and van lift installations, and they offer a full service repair facility for medical equipment, whether you purchased it from them or somewhere else. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We service a 60-mile radius area. It's a pretty wide area. We service orders from several area hospitals, and we have the staff in place that really sets us apart. We have 3 respiratory therapists and 2 seating specialists to help with seating on wheelchair and power chair needs. And we just feel that we have the staff and the warehousing and the facilities in place to really set us apart from any of our competitors in the area.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
I'm Kevin Snyder with a look at your next rad weather. A shower or thunderstorm around this morning, otherwise variably cloudy today with a high 81, then mostly cloudy tonight with showers and thunderstorms, low 65. Mother's Day tomorrow, clouds and sun with a shower or thunderstorm still around. It will be warm and humid with a high 86 and a low tomorrow night of 69. Windy and humid with variable cloudiness Monday with a shower or thunderstorm in spots late in the afternoon, high 84. Next rad weather from WMIX Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And welcome to the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. I'm Chad Baker. A victory for your Lady Rams by a count of 7-6 in 8 innings. And the win goes to Hannah Wright on the mound. 8 innings pitched, 8 hits given up, scattered 6 earned runs, a strikeout, and no base on balls this afternoon. As a lot of balls went into play for the pitching lineup for the Civic Memorial Eagles. They had Gwen Lewis pitch 6 innings. She didn't do bad. 5 hits, no earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and did have the 6 base on balls, though. Then they turned it over to the closer with a 2-run lead, who was Shelby Whaley. And she blew the save in the 7th inning and then gave up 2 runs in the top of the 8th. And 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 earned runs of the 5 she gave up. No strikeouts, 4 base on balls, 46 pitches. Gwen Lewis had 83 pitches, so combined 129 pitches that the Lady Rams saw this afternoon across the plate, compared to only 90 that Anna Wright had delivered here this afternoon. Let's look at the Lady Rams offense. 2 for 5 for Hawkins this afternoon with a run scored and an RBI and a base on balls. Anna Wright went 4 for 5 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. 0 for 1 for Rachel Wright. She had a run scored. She had 3 base on balls and a fielder's choice in there. Carbon Arrow went 2 for 2. She would reach on an error, had a sacrifice. She was hit by a pitch, had 2 runs scored. It was Mallory Garner going 1 for 4 with an RBI and a base on balls. And let's see here. You had Lauren Wilson 0 for 1 with 3 RBIs. She had a base on balls. She also reached on an error. Nakaya Rush went and had no registered at bats. She struck out. She actually take that back. She was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. She was hit by a pitch and had a sacrifice. 0 for 1 for Casey Lill, 2 base on balls and a fielder's choice. And 0 for 4 for Rachel Kirsch. Though she had the courtesy runner, and so she had the run that would, in effect, be the tying run in the end, as they had the free runner on in the 8th. A couple courtesy running appearances by Heinzman and Morgan, and Morgan was thrown out twice at the plate. Civic Memorial, they went Jennings 1 for 4 with 2 runs and a strikeout. Whaley 2 for 3 with an RBI and a sacrifice. Turbyville went 0 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI and a sacrifice. And 2 errors, which were very pivotal in this game. Cassie Albers went 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. Lawrence went 1 for 2 with an RBI and a sacrifice. Deaton went 0 for 3 with an error. Emma Lewis went 1 for 3. Kaylin Haar went 1 for 2 with a run, and Bailey Hampton went 1 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. Home runs by Hampton for Civic Memorial and by Hannah Wright for Lady Rams. Each of those were of the solo variety. 2 double plays that the Lady Rams hit into, and 1 double play that Civic Memorial hit into. Final line, 7-9-1 for your Mount Vernon Lady Rams, 6-8-3 for Civic Memorial here this afternoon. And Civic Memorial drops to 5-13. The Lady Rams moves to 11-15. We will be back with your player of the game and a look ahead to the other game this afternoon. And the Lady Rams will move on. I'll tell you more about that when we come back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show here on AM 940 WMIX.
You need a great quality new-to-you vehicle. There's a reason why Second Chance Auto has been helping put families into affordable, dependable vehicles for over 34 years. Honest, fair deals. Ain't nothing fancy, just great vehicles with warranties and bank rate financing for all. That's the only way Second Chance Auto will do business. They're receiving new vehicles every day. So be sure to stop by and find out how you can save thousands on the total cost of your vehicle. Helping people get on a great, dependable vehicle for over 34 years. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Registration for fall classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RLC can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at RLC. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Walk-in registration continues through August 15th. Call us at 437-5321 or find us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Ford Square, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball.
Back here and your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show. I'm Chad Baker. This time is your player of the game. And a dominant effort this morning by Hannah Wright. 4 for 5 at the plate. A run scored, 2 RBIs. And she made pitches when she needed to out on the mound. Even though she scattered 6 earned runs, it didn't seem like it. She kept the pitch count low. She kept poised out there and was able to make pitches when she needed to. Hannah Wright is your player of the game. And it's time to take one last look at your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And as we take a look, it is in the O'Fallon Triad Baseball Classic, 4-3 over the O'Fallon Panthers varsity team. Not real sure what's going on there. I believe that may be O'Fallon, Missouri leading O'Fallon, Illinois. O'Fallon JV is leading Triad 7-2. This is going on almost simultaneously here at Triad, as they've got the baseball teams and softball teams going on here. Compton and Benton get together this afternoon on Baseball Diamond at 2 p.m. And softball, Effingham and Salem is canceled due to wet conditions. Ben and Turney is called off, and of course, they're catching fish down there at Carlisle Lake. IHSA Bass Fishing Final, second day in action today. We will be checking in on some of those a little bit later on in our second broadcast. We will be taking on Belleville West. I'll have to move diamonds. That's over on the second diamond where we were yesterday. They will be taking on the Belleville West team at 12:30. We'll be on with pregame right around 12:15, 12:20 here on WMIX Sports. For our studio engineer, Avery Barton, thanks for doing a good job and getting me lined out there for a while. I'm Chad Baker, your final once again in extra innings, 8 innings. It was the Lady Rams of Mount Vernon 7, the Eagles of Civic Memorial 6. It's broadcast at WMIX Sports and Withers Broadcasting. Everybody have a good couple hours. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports. Lady Rams Softball from WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams Softball is also presented in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXSports.com. Now back to America's best music on the legendary WMIX.